All right, hey everyone, welcome to another Breath of the Wild any percent tournament match. We've got a losers bracket round 2 with Harmjan versus Stompee. On comms today, we've got Vlad and Alex. How's it going, you two?
I'm doing all right. How
I'm
about you,
doing pretty
Alex?
good.
Hell yeah. So today we have a match between one of the older people community-wise. We have Harmjan, who's been a part of the community for at least as long as Song has, and Stompee, who has been starting to be more serious about Breath of the Wild this year.
Yeah,
I
no,
think it's
I'm
going to be a very
really,
interesting match.
yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, who you're putting your money on, Alex?
You know what? Like, I feel like Harmyon is gonna be really, really good. I think gonna be a really strong competitor here. Except I'd be really keen to see how Stompee competes. I think my money's on Harmyon, but I'm keen to see an upset. You know?
That's understandable. Stompy actually has been improving so much over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
He's been putting a lot of time into the games, getting boot camps and all that, and it's great to see the progress.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And both runners are doing amiibo today. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is exciting. And this is my first race I get to commentate too. So I'm really, really keen to see how both runners do, and I'm really keen to be doing this with you as well, Vlad.
Hell yeah, I'm glad you're doing it with me too.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
All right, yeah, let's start the race with our favorite little cutscene.
We love cutscene percent. This is actually my favorite speedrun of this game.
Yeah, just watch the cutscene as fast as possible.
As fast as you
Legend
possibly
has it
can.
that the
Legend
world
has it.
record is 1 minute and 7 seconds.
I heard it was down to 1 minute and 6.87.
Oh
Crazy.
no, that's
Crazy.
insane. I
That's
wonder how
insane.
they did it.
I've heard it was good RNG, but you never know.
You know, actually, this was a problem way back when in the Breath of the Wild community. Like, we didn't know when we were gonna start timing stuff because people sometimes they would like start the game, then preload SOR, and then come out and start the game again and start the timer, which would, be a little bit faster. That's actually the story of why we start the timer
Let me get
when we
control
take
of
control
Link.
of Link.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Look at me learning today. Wow, I had no idea because I knew that the cutscene itself had a bit of I think it has a little bit of RNG element to it that it can kind of take a slightly different amount of time, which is why we did it. We changed the rules so when we got control of Link, that's when we started the timer. But yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
But yes,
it's basically down to how fast your Switch decided to be today, you know?
and how when your Switch decided to load everything today. Yeah, we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. All right. This is it's off to a good start.
Yeah. Wow, that was a
That
quick
was a
clip.
quick
Dang.
yeah, very quick SOR from Harm. And Stompy having a little bit of trouble on that side, but that's okay.
Not
Yeah,
too far behind himself.
no, that's it. Yeah, both runners are out. Good. I think so far with most of the races that we've seen, most people have gone for the pot lid for the safe strat. So I wonder if we'll see anybody go for the Boko shield at any point.
I think there's only a chance of going Boku Shield in the top 5 runners, really.
I think so,
But,
yeah. It's when it really comes down to it.
yeah. Like, it saves a lot of time, but it's so unsafe. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's absolutely impossible to just try it
It,
out.
it's very risky, and Stompy opting for the extra backup food with the peppers as well and the mushrooms.
Oh, damn. It's playing it really safe. I always find it weird when people are running Amiibo and they decide to get so much backup food.
I wonder,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah.
get fish, right? You get so much fish.
That's so true. I guess maybe it's to limit the amount of text boxes you have to go through because like the more fish you have to pick up, the more text boxes you have to read and go through. Whereas if you pick up, you know,
Yeah, but
6 peppers or
well,
3
if they're
mushrooms, yeah,
different fish, you know. So like,
that's
if you
true.
if you're only picking up like Hyrule base for backup food, you're gonna be fine. You're like almost guaranteed to have like 6 of
At least
them,
like
I
3 or
guess.
4. Oh yeah, that's it exactly. I'm really good at accidentally picking up other fish, so I end up just giving myself more time instead. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, if you can pick them up, you can have them. You can also cook the extra food as well when you get to the castle if you need it. But I suppose you probably use the most of your backup food on plateau, you know, with the cold areas and all that sort of
Ooh.
stuff. And the Bokos being a bit mean just like that.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Oh,
that
he
was
died to cold
unfortunate.
there. It wasn't even.
Oh, it probably didn't help the Bokos attacked, and then the cold probably did the damage there at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Oh, Boko is being rude as always.
Look, Bings makes a fair point in chat, actually.
Yeah, that is true. We got to make it through that to begin with.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
Stompy making it
interesting.
back.
So like, if Stompy had done a little bit of a Boko shield strat, which is like you walk a little bit closer to the fire so you stay out of the cold, he probably wouldn't have
Mm.
died.
I've never considered that. That's actually a really good point.
Whenever I have like
Yeah.
a bad cycle over there, that's usually what I choose to do because, you know,
Mm. Yeah, no,
don't want to
definitely.
reset.
Yeah. That's an
That's an
interesting place to
interesting
get
skill.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen Stompy work on like ESC into stasis, but like nobody does ESC into stasis. You shouldn't.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. I was thinking I saw him get skew there. I'm like, oh, are we gonna be seeing some ESC to start off with? But no, not today. But yeah, ESC into stasis. Don't see that very often, if at all.
Yeah. It's really not faster, you know, if you try to do it, especially with the new skew spot near the
Yeah,
snow.
exactly. I feel like stasis is genuinely one of the quicker ones to clip
Oh,
into. And oh, that
that's
was
so
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
But a good save eating the shrooms there, so we can not have to restart back at the beginning of the shrine.
That's why we have backup food for
Yes,
Swifty Jump.
that's it. Swiffy jump gets us at the best of times.
Yeah.
And then opting for the safe strat of moving the boulder with stasis instead of trying that jump again.
I think in a race that's probably the position we all take, right?
I think
Personally,
so.
that's
Like,
what I do.
yeah, and I feel like once you've messed up a trick once, you're a little bit hesitant to try it again. You'd rather just take the safe strat at the end.
Yeah. At least Swifty Jump did not strike twice.
Yes, yeah.
Alright, everybody, rage for Amiibo RNG.
All right, everyone, prage in chat.
I don't think we have Prage in this channel.
That's right. The
Oh.
sentiment is there.
Yep.
Oh. All right, let's prage for good amiibo RNG. I think in the last race, what did Sly have to scan? I think it was what, 4 amiibos?
He scanned 4 Amiibos, which is all of that he has, actually.
Yeah, that's a scary place to be when you get to your last amiibo and you're like, come on, come on, Mifa, let's do it.
Yeah, that's exactly why you buy 5 Mifas and nothing else.
Yeah, that's it exactly. And I feel like most runners don't use all the 5 amiibos, but sometimes you do unfortunately get that bad RNG, and you have to gotta rely on it. And it's good to have them, you know.
Yeah, of course. Like if I were to like measure it, I probably only scan 2 Amiibos per run.
Like an average.
Yeah, on average.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
like,
good. Looks like we've got 2 scan here for Harm, so that's not too bad. And Harm got some extra arrows from that.
yeah, that's.
Oh.
I wonder what Amiibo he scanned. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
which
didn't know
one
that.
gives arrows.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've scanned ones that give arrows before, so that's really interesting, and that'll help for later on as well, especially if he does do the ancient arrow routes. That'll be interesting.
Nice. Yeah, apparently good Amiibos for
Yeah.
Stompy.
Yeah, good
He also
amiibos on
got
both of them.
oh, he's not gonna pick up apparently.
Oh, okay.
Skipped the hardy salmon.
Yes.
I think he's
Like
got
we've got
enough.
yeah. I think he might. I didn't quite see. I think he might have picked up 4 fish there instead of the 3 for what he'll need. I believe.
I think when he first started picking up, he got a carp and a
Mm.
porgy that I saw, but I think he
Yeah.
had gotten another fish beforehand.
I think
But
so. I
then he
think you
got
might be
another
right.
porgy.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. At least both runners have gotten good fish and good RNG with their amiibo scans mostly, and I think both of them are making quick work of the cryo split now.
That was a good clip by Harm.
Yeah. Yeah, nice and speedy on that clip.
Wait, since when does Harm run this game?
Crazy.
Yeah, I think Harm runs so many Zeldas that we can't really
Just lose count.
put him to it. Yeah.
We're going for a little
Oh,
cheeky ESC here into cryo.
cheeky Louis.
And we
Oh,
got
hell yeah.
that. Amazing. Love it. I feel like I've seen a lot of runners recently do ESC on cryo. I feel like a lot of people are getting a little bit more comfortable with the idea of, getting that, first or second try.
Yeah, yeah. Like, we all know, right? It doesn't really save time if you don't get it first try. Like, you,
That's
you
it.
could have
Makes sense.
used that time doing the
Mhm.
normal skew and setup.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
it
is a little bit
exactly.
faster.
Yes.
So,
And that was a good little cryo skip there from Harm. I was kind of excited, was hoping, and I know this isn't the official name, but I was really hoping someone would do cryo skip. I was really excited for that one, but
you know, it's actually a misnomer calling it cryo skip because most people that do the cryo skip don't actually skip the cryo skip, you know?
no, they don't. Exactly. It's not really an appropriate name.
Yeah.
It looks like both runners are having a pretty
Oh,
good cryo. Oh, just falling short of that one. So close though.
yeah. I've been doing that so much recently, like a failing cryo skip.
Yeah,
Literally all the time, exactly like that.
yeah. I feel like I've personally been aiming a little bit too far to the left and kind of hitting the side of the stairs instead of being able to climb over them, and I just fall short of it
Mhm.
as well. It's quite a tricky one.
Yeah, same. I feel like I'm doing it like a little bit too far away, you know? So like I'm
Yeah.
starting to fall and then I'm just short in height.
Yeah. No, for sure. And Harm getting a really, really clean BTB over to Magnesis. And, ooh, is that a... Oh, I was so excited. That was a potato
No.
shrine and got that load, unfortunately.
Mm.
That was good, though. That was really, really good.
Yeah, we forgot to say hi to Cheryl. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're seeing like a. I love how the resin setup for this mag clip is still like the widely used one. We don't
hmm
really get much better than that, right? It's just super consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Magnesis can be really particular as well with like how you get your skew, and if your skew isn't just quite right, it just won't let you clip in no matter how many times you try. So it's good that we have the
Mhm.
pool of water behind us so we can opt to clear our skew that way. But it's yeah, Magnesis can be really tricky, but good thing we have rosin set up that we can we can always go back to.
Damn, these
And
both runners getting good BTBs.
yeah, I know Stompee had to reload there, but that was a fantastic BTB the second time round.
Yeah, and he also got slate storage, so he's probably gonna risk getting closer.
Yes.
Just like that.
Oh, that was
Damn.
that was spicy. That was so close. In fact, I'm pretty sure his shield almost landed on the ground at that point.
Yes,
Oh,
almost. He
oh,
was just above the chest. That was risky.
that was so risky. Oh my goodness, but that was fantastic. It worked out. He risked it for the biscuit
Paid
and he
off.
got himself
Yeah,
a beautiful unloaded shrine.
paid off. He made up a lot of the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely made up that time loss there. Now both runners are a pretty I feel like that we're doing pretty well squared up here.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean they're pretty far apart, if I'm not mistaken, in the seeds,
Mm. Well,
but
yeah.
they are pretty well matched. It seems. I think that Stompy's dedication has been paying off a lot.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the hard work has been paying off for Stompy. And you were saying as well earlier that Stompy is in this round because Razin had to leave the tournament. So that's who Stompee would have been going up against, I believe, at one point. And then the winner of this bracket will be going up against Song. And we were saying earlier that Harm is rather excited to be able to do that. So there's a lot on this for Harm, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Harm has been in every 80% tournament for Breath of the Wild, and he is always avoided facing Song for some reason.
Just missing
So,
it by a little bit, yeah.
yeah.
And Harm opting to do the plank there, but unfortunately just fell short of that plank, but still managed to make it over the river just there, and hopefully Boko's behave.
He got the dreaded helicopter plank.
That's it, the helicopter plank. Always sends you off spinning. And that looks like a pretty clean BTB.
I hate landing on that wall particularly. It always throws me off just a little bit.
Oh, it's always scary. I'm always I always get thrown off when I have to land on the wall. It's a very, very spooky activity.
Yeah.
I just always feel like I'm gonna fall short of it, and I always feel like I'm going to not do my full damage cancel early enough. Ooh,
Okay.
Stompee just getting the head of the Boko instead of the back there. But that's a good save though. Very good save coming back.
It's unfortunate because going up, like taking a whole VTB, it's quite a bit of time loss. Like, it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it, but it's a few seconds there.
Yeah, definitely. Especially because you have to wait to come down to do your full damage cancel. And oh, that's a good looking ragdoll there, Link. But we're gonna do some joggers. We're gonna jog our way over to the bomb shrine now. It's good that Stompy's keep going, like keep up the pace, you know?
Yeah, yeah, of course. It's
Yeah.
always good to see when they brave through. Hopefully,
Yes.
oh yeah, he doesn't need the beetle, right? It's just not gonna get it.
No, that's
Because
it.
that's a thing, right? You can get the early beetle there, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
saves
So
a bunch of time later.
that's it. So you got an early beetle on that tree. You've also got an early beetle on the tree just it's kind of outside the area where the bomb shrine is, like sort of just short of the tree area. There's a little secret beetle there you can get to if you happen to mess up your wind bomb over to the tree area.
Yeah, there's 2 trees over there, and one of them is guaranteed to have a beetle when
Yes,
you're
that's it,
coming
exactly.
out.
Mm-hmm. And we do love the good we love the beetle RNG too.
Yep.
And
No,
I think
not infuriating at all. No.
oh, my favorite is when the beetle decides to load on the tree closest to the Temple of Time, and it's just kind of it really. It was thinking of you, giving you less
Yeah,
time to have to run up to the Temple of Time. Very thoughtful, very considerate.
very thoughtful indeed. You know, I particularly hate the most when like you come to the tree, like the first tree, and then you wait for him to spawn, and then he doesn't, and then you just
Mhm.
walk away and look in 5 different trees, and then you look back and he's there.
Oh, that is truly the best. Oh,
The
great wind
quickest
bomb.
turn I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't quite make it all the way up to the tree, but still really good low wind bomb there.
Stompy having a little bit of trouble with his wind bomb inside the shrine.
Yeah, that's why we've got our backup food so we can give it another attempt. Oh, I don't think I've seen anybody jump on the tree from the left-hand side.
I think, yeah, that's quite unusual. And
Yeah.
another thing, like, I hate when that happens also, is when you have to run up the tree.
Yes, and you don't grab it. I've every time I've run up the tree, I've never found myself to actually grab onto it, and so that was really good that managed to work out for Harm.
Same.
That was good. Stompy making it through the bomb shrine now. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is where things get interesting though.
Oh yeah, it's still anyone's race. The castle is the castle. So,
I don't think there's any other way to really describe it. The castle is the castle. So we'll see how that goes. Oh,
Oh, nice. Classic little setup. The making
Oh,
sure you're in right position. I love to
yeah,
see it.
absolutely. I found my favorite thing about the Castle BTB. Oh,
Oh,
you know that. I suppose that. Yeah, I didn't quite see the stamina on that, but the angle didn't look too bad.
the angle wasn't bad, but he did spend a little bit over a fourth
Yeah,
of his wheel, which
a little
means
bit
he'd
too
probably
much
have to
there.
back it up the wind bomb if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's it exactly. Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like with the Castle BTB, I feel like most runners have a pretty unique setup to it. I know a lot of people like to stand really far to the right. Some people like to do this, a little bit further to the left. So it's very unique, but it's whatever works for each runner, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Uh, when it comes to the castle BTB, it really just comes down to what works for you. Like for me
Absolutely.
personally, I just run up to the window, see where I stop, and then start from there.
Yeah. I don't know. I just hope for the
Usually
best.
works. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, got sneaky branch on that. And that was a very good wind bomb up to the tree area.
Hmm.
Oh, and great tree launch there.
Very clean.
Very, very clean. And Har making it all the way up to the gate. Oh, we got a bit of a sneaky load there. So,
Hey,
but we do have a very unloaded.
very unloaded castle. That was kind of lucky though. That load could have been the run's
Mm.
doom.
Yeah, that load could have been detrimental to the run, but thankfully we didn't get a castle load there that loaded in the gate, so that's good.
Hmm. I'm surprised Harm didn't opt to do BLSS as a backup when his first attempt to the BTB failed. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's I've always wondered why people don't chuck a bomb to distract the moblin here, but I think I'd be more worried about getting the Lizalfos getting down here and sort of causing issues as well, hearing all that
Mm.
noise. But and it looks like Stompee's gotten a BTB as well. Sorry, yeah, the BTB as well, Castle BTB. Looks very
Mhm.
nice. Was that first try as well?
I think so.
Fantastic. Amazing. Yeah, I'm surprised that Harm didn't opt for the BLSS as well, straight up. But I think they wanted to give it another attempt, and good thing it worked out in their favor.
Yeah.
We could have seen another Lumina backup.
Yeah, we love to see that. Love it
Mm.
when a runner develops a thing that is just so useful for the community that everybody just starts using it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's great to see the community come together, especially with a lot of new strats recently as well. Been found, BLSS and whatnot. It's really great to see the community come together to make use of these strats themselves.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate for Stompee because
Yeah,
he actually had a better BTB than Harm and got
yeah.
to the castle. Oh,
Ooh, and that D-pad giving him
yeah,
some grief there.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
Harm
know.
making use of
Yeah.
those extra arrows.
Yes, yeah, getting rid of that early. And that's definitely going to help him in the calamity fight with our. Oh, sorry, not the calamity fight. The blights as well. That's going to be very handy to have those extra arrows.
Right.
Oh, fantastic clip there. And so, for those of you who aren't familiar with this,
Finicky part.
yeah, it's a bit tricky. This very finicky. This part here, you're basically looking to clip Link back into the castle, and there's a couple like really small particular spots where you can just sort of fall through the wall. It's very very particular, but it looks like Stompee made quick work of that.
Hmm.
But again, it's still anyone's game until we get through the blights and calamity, because we all know what they can be like. So.
Absolutely. Huh. Okay, Stompy didn't need that mushroom. Oh, that was a low wind bomb.
Yeah, I was a little bit low there. And yeah, I don't think Stompee needed to pick up that mushroom. And Stompee's also opting to get the dragon part as well here, just to have that extra time, which is always nice in races as well, because you never know what's going to happen. So having that extra time is super handy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, looks like Haru managed to make it through that wind bomb just okay. That was a very low wind bomb, so thankfully we made it up to the sanctum comfortably.
Mhm. All right, starting that
Yeah.
lights fight. We're gonna see one of the
Ooh.
coolest tricks I've ever seen in a speedrun.
Oh, yes.
Flight skip is just a fucking, this is the best thing about Breath of the Wild's design, because like they didn't bother like having scenes rendered and having the cutscenes be ready to be played. So
Yeah,
you
no,
just
absolutely.
render it on time. So like everything you leave over there also happens during the cutscene. That's just amazing.
It just gets stuck there. And I
Yep.
love it, like, now that we know this is a thing, and I know that some other glitch hunters have tried this in other aspects, like for going into the Calamity fight. They're not very consistent as of yet, but, the potential is there, and I love that. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, we've seen Sarugashi, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the person who actually found out about the wind bombs.
I believe so, yes, I think you're right.
Yeah, Sarugashi has been making some progress in making mid boss rush calamity skips.
Yeah, which is honestly, I think, so exciting. And, I know that this run in any percent recently broke the 24-minute barrier. I'm
Yeah.
keen to see where this run goes. I know it's probably the minute barrier that we're gonna have for a long time. I don't think we're gonna see anyone break that anytime soon. But I'm really keen to see what else this run has in store. I feel like there's some really, really big things to be found still. And I love that this game is nearly what, nearly 5 years old, 4 years old, and
Nearly
yeah, we're still
5.
finding cool things like DLSS. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so insane to think that that trick was found, I don't know, like a month and a half ago?
Yeah,
Something
right.
like that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so recent, and it's completely changed everything.
Oh, that was a little unlucky from Stompee hitting that turret just there, but
Yeah.
good castle though, making it through castle pretty comfortably.
Hmm.
And Harm looks like they're making their way through the blights very, very easy as well. Haven't seen any issues as of yet. Got that really good wind blight skip earlier too, and made quick work of water blight.
Hmm. Sadly not getting the one cycle, but we all know how that works.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one to get. Trying to get him to not, start to wop away is quite tricky.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into like getting Fireblight to go into a good cycle, because the Blights fight, it's actually like it has like a domino effect. So what you did in the previous fight affects the Blight's behavior in the next one.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I think that's very similar with the Calamity Phase 1 and Phase 2. So, for example, if Calamity in Phase 1 doesn't go to the wall, or doesn't go to the wall much, he's more likely to go to the wall in Phase 2, which is to every runner's dread, really.
Yes, absolutely.
And Stompee getting a very clean Wind Blight skip there, and making their way through Water Blight now. So both runners are on the Blights fights. That's a tongue twister.
I prefer
Doing the
calling
Blights
it
now.
boss rush.
You know what? I think that's a much nicer way of saying it. But they're both making their way through, and Harmon is on to Calamity.
Hmm.
And getting those headshots in nice and early.
Having 6 ancient arrows makes this fight, the first phase, makes it so much easier. But recently
Yes.
we've seen people do this fight with 11 ancient arrows in categories like best ending.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the fight just, it's so quick. It's the first phase, just,
Yeah, I can only imagine how quick that would make it. It just makes Calamity just a walk in the park at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was so fast. That is probably like one of the fastest I've seen. My goodness.
And that was already super quick, but imagine if, Harm just didn't stop shooting the ancient arrows.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure like 11 is enough to like get through the first phase entirely.
It'd have to be. Yeah, it'd be very, very close if not. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bit unfortunate.
I think like Song, that was probably on purpose.
Yeah,
Some
okay,
also
that
does that, like breaking
breaks
the
it
the edge
there.
of duality in the first
Yeah.
slam.
Well, I suppose in the first slam, if it breaks, it's the same as throwing it at him at the same point, really. So that works very nicely. I got a little scared there for a second. I was like, oh no, don't drop the stun lock.
Yeah, that's the problem with actually breaking on the slam, because if you break just a little bit early, it
Mm.
won't work. It's like it has like a smaller window of opportunity to work
Yeah,
than
absolutely. Yeah.
normally.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's a little bit riskier, but thankfully that paid off. And Harm's on the home stretch now, and Stompy's just finishing off Thunderblight here. So I think both runners, thankfully, no one has actually, no, I'm not going to say it because it's commentator's curse. I'm not going to say it, but
Yeah,
both runners are doing exceptionally well in the boss rush.
yeah, actually, pretty clean run for both of them so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know at the end when you're doing Dark Beast Ganon, you can stand still and it'll never hit you. But it's I feel like it's the it's a rite of passage for every runner to get hit by the laser at one point or another, and it always scares me just that little bit.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think we always mention it at least once that to be a Breath of the Wild runner in the running percent is to die at Dark Beast. At least once.
At least once, for sure. Interesting that Harm didn't go into bullet time off the horse there to get the to get those shots, and found himself missing a couple of them, but that's okay. I always find
Some
how
runners
interesting.
are more comfortable with not going
Yes.
to bullet time.
Yeah, definitely. And I always find it super interesting the pathing that different runners take to make Dark Beast turn in the way they need them to. So it's always really interesting.
Oh damn.
And Stompee getting a little bit
Stompee
of grief
getting
from
burned.
Ganon. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But
close. That was
managed to
a little
just
bit
clear
too
that
risky for
laser.
me.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat with this one. Oh my goodness. But now that Stompy's a little bit further away from Ganon, you can start getting those shots in. It's always really scary going for your bomb arrow shots when you're really close to him. I've known to blow myself up on time to time, and it's very,
Right.
very spooky.
Absolutely agree. I have blown myself up before too. And it does not feel good, let me tell you that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very scary, and Stompy's doing a fantastic job here trying to avoid those attacks.
Yeah, Ganon is being a little bit mean to him right now, not giving him the laser that he wants for the spin.
Yeah, you normally want to get that laser straight after you shoot those arrows and do the spin. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate there. But it looks like we might be seeing Stompee go into phase 2, hopefully.
Yep.
There we go.
That slam scared me a little bit.
Me too. And Harm is finishing with us here. Fantastic. Get some GGs in chat for Harm. That was such a great run. GGs.
Is that a sub 30?
I think it might have been.
Yes.
Yeah, it will be very close to it. Yeah.
That was a 29:56.
Oh, fantastic. Do we know what Harm's PB is?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's better than that.
Yeah, for sure. But still, a sub 30 in a race is always a great thing to celebrate. That was a fantastic effort.
Love to see it.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's amazing. 28, yeah.
At 28, yeah, that sounds about right. And Stompee just getting through that stun lock now. Yeah,
hopefully nothing bad happens. I shouldn't have said anything now that I think about it.
No, the commentator's curse, no. Yeah, I was refraining from trying to say anything. But I think we're almost in the clear here. No, it's good effort. Oh my goodness. It's always so scary going through the boss rush with the races. I just you never want to say anything, but it's really anyone's game until you get through it, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
I've personally been victimized by Calamity on multiple occasions, so
Oh yeah, same. It's dying to Dark Beast isn't even as bad as dying to Calamity, because if you die to Dark Beast, you just, oh man, I'm silly, and then you do Dark Beast again, you know?
Yeah, that's it exactly. And it starts you at the back of at Dark Beast. But if you do you know, Calamity or the Blights. You have to do it all over again, and it's just demoralizing at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. I always
And
say like
yeah.
that's always gonna be a reset point for me. I'm never gonna try to do the boss rush twice when I'm doing an
That's
attempt.
it.
Maybe in a race, but not.
Mm-hmm. That's it, exactly. In a race, it's good to keep going if you can, but yeah, it definitely gets the best of some runners for sure. Stompee just
Mhm.
missing that second in the middle shot there, but made that up really quickly. And Stompee opting to run around in the front of Dark Beast Ganon. I personally like this method because I feel like it always gets him to turn the right way, but you kind of run the risk of him to continue turning, like he kind of doesn't stop turning.
Yeah. You know, personally, I like going under him. Like I go under him to the other side.
Ooh,
Just,
I'm
you know,
scared.
chaos or
You
chaos, you know?
You enjoy the chaos, chaotic neutral over here.
Yep.
But no, that was a really, really great effort, and looks like we'll be seeing both runners over here soon for interviews. But yeah, this has been a really, really great race. Oh no,
Oh, spurring the horse a little bit too much there.
getting a bit excited, full falling off the horse at one point or another.
Yeah. By the belly shot.
Yeah, that
You
belly
know,
shot.
it's still. I remember when Tapir first got the belly shot from the front of Ganon, like far away, just,
Mhm.
you know. And that was the most mind-blowing thing I saw that day.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
didn't even think was possible. Because, like, Ganon's head is on the way, Ganon's body on
yeah.
the way.
No, definitely. Yeah, no, the way that every runner does this fight, like just slightly differently, and just all the different strats that people can take for this part is really interesting, and it's you know, it makes for good comms as well.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
GG's Stompee,
G's to Stompy.
fantastic.
Clocking at a 33:54.
Oh, that's amazing. Well done.
Hell yeah. Alright,
I'll
if
get
we
those
can
GG's
get
in
the
chat.
runners on comms.
I think we've got Stompee waiting to come in there.
Mm-hmm. Hello, hello.
Hello, Stompee.
Hello.
GG's on your race. That was a pretty good showcase.
Thanks for the GGs.
Yeah, GG's friend. Well done.
So
Yeah, wow, what a race.
what moment did you hate the most about your run? Like what felt
Um,
bad?
well, that's gonna be hard. I don't know. In Calamity, I don't even know what happened. I missed the flurry rush and it just messed everything up. So I overall had like a really bad Calam. That was probably my least favorite part, but getting loaded gate sucks. I think I missed bombs BTB, which sucks. So yeah, pretty bad run, but
Yeah. That
at least I
loaded
didn't
gate
die to Clam.
surprised me a lot, that loaded gate. Because you had a pretty good BTB to castle.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but
It just happens, man. It's Breath of the Wild. We don't control anything.
yeah.
We don't question the game at this point, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like though you did make up a good amount of time on Plat, going from Cryo to Magnesis, even though it was your second try. You still made up a good amount of time with that unloaded and that very, very close fall damage cancel with the slate storage. That was very scary.
That was pretty scary. Yeah,
That
I
was
got
really
unloaded
good though.
last race too, so that's cool.
Oh, that's poggies.
Mhm.
That's kind of poggies.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, getting that loaded gate was super unfortunate for you. That was a not good luck there. And Calamity was being a little bit mean, but you made really good work at the castle though. Like once you clipped into the castle, which by the way was fantastic, you made really, really quick work of it.
Thanks. Yeah, I practiced that a lot when I was grinding any percent. Because
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier that you've been practicing quite a bit. You've been like dedicating yourself quite a bit to the
Yeah.
speedrun,
I kind of
and it shows.
I've been taking a break because I got sub 30 and I've just been wanting to focus on other categories and stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to leave any percent, so I might come back soon.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
GG's
pulls
on your
ev-
sub 30 though.
Yeah,
Thank you.
GG's. Yeah, it pulls everyone back in. Like, and a lot of people say, I'm going to stop when I get sub 30, and then they just come right back.
Yeah.
Yep. And Piston here being the voice of absolutely not reason to all shrines.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised Lumina hasn't popped in and said do all dungeons, but
Lumina would probably pop in and say do all dungeons EX.
oh no. But no, was this the first tournament that you've done, Stompee?
Stompy?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Discord was lagging.
Oh no. So this was your first tournament, yeah?
My first Breath of the Wild tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. No, you did
Well-
you did really well.
I was in the bingo tournament a couple months ago, but this is my first any percent tournament.
Right. Okay. Yep. For sure. And how do you feel like sort of racing in comparison to just doing casual runs? Like, how did you feel the difference? Do you feel like your heart was gonna like jump out of your chest? Because I know I did.
Actually, I felt more pressure when I was on good pace than in a race. I don't know why, but races are kind of easier for me because it basically forces me to do a no reset. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
it's good. It's fun.
Yeah. That's good. That's a great attitude to have about it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you wanna like say about the run, about the tournament, about the game?
Well, the game sucks, but this was a fun tournament. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for the commentary. And yeah, I'm not mad that I'm out of the tournament. GG to Harm. That was a fun race. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You had a good run in the
Thanks.
tourney.
Absolutely. You did very well. GG's.
Right. Any last regards we wanna say to the
I think
stream?
that's all.
I was gonna ask if Harm was gonna pop in for comms, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing Harm in the interviews at the moment.
Oh.
But
It would be a miracle if we saw Harm, honestly.
But that was a really, really fantastic effort, and I feel like overall, I'm so glad that you kept going, and that was really great, really, really good effort.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. GG's again. And I think ADN can take it over from us. I want to thank Alex beforehand for calming with me today. And of course, ADN for the restream. We appreciate you, friend.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no prob. I will free you guys from here. So our next restreamed race will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be Sprinkles versus Altexo. And then a few hours after that, we have Cinnamon versus Orcris. That one won't be restreamed because of tech issues, but still keep an eye on the brackets if you are interested in that. And then this Saturday, we've got our, second two best of threes, Coency versus CBF, and Player 5 versus Piston. And those will be at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. So just keep an eye out for those. And thanks so much, everyone. We will go ahead and raid another new runner I found. His name is Johnny Boy in HD, and is doing great plateau any percent. So,
Oh yeah.
everyone
Let's
be
go.
nice.
Let's do it.
And I'll pay you guys your channel points while I do that.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you again so much for calming with me, Vlad. It was a really fun time, really great experience, and GG's to both runners. You both did amazing.
Big GGs. Make sure to follow the runners in the comms. And thanks so much, everyone.